All set, and the field are sent on their way from the 1400-meter marker. La Vida Loca began well. Along the inside is Midnight Music. Ruby Claire's 3 deep on the outside and pushing forward. They were followed in behind those then by Star Valina. Bazonda is one from last, and Clever Candy is the trailer, racing around 6 lengths off the lead as they go by the 1100-meter marker. La Vida Loca is in front, clear by a length. Keeping off the rail, racing up on the outside is Ruby Claire. Down the inside, Midnight Music, red sleeves and cap. Then came Star Valina. 2 lengths, Clever Candy, and Bazonda has lost a place racing at the back. 800 to go, and out in front is still La Vida Loca, shows out by a length and a half from in second position Ruby Claire. Midnight Music is back in third. Then followed further back in the field by Star Valina in the yellow and purple colours, got about 4-5 lengths to make up. Clever Candy's 3 parts of a length back, and Bazonda is the trailer. They are homeward bound. They come towards the final 400 metres, and out in front is La Vida Loca. Midnight Music is in the centre. Ruby Claire's trying to run on the outside. Clever Candy's behind that. Then Bazonda and Star Valina still got 5 lengths to make up. La Vida Loca coming to the 150. Clever Candy's down the inside. Midnight Music, Star Valina's trying to quicken down the centre. It's La Vida Loca in front, down the inside. Clever Candy, Star Valina. La Vida Loca won it. From in second, Star Valina, and down the inside, Clever Candy. Further back was Bazonda. Midnight Music and Ruby Claire was in behind that. Come through. 164, photo 3 and 5. Here's your head on replay. La Vida Loca in the pink and blue colours went to the front early and stays there. Down the inside, Clever Candy running on. Midnight Music behind those with Star Valina coming a bit too late, 2 off the right-hand side as to settle for second position. A little bit of a bumping and boring there between those runners just behind the leading line, Star Valina, Midnight Music and Bazonda. But it is 164, photo 3 and 5.
Well, John Nell and Chad Little team up to win the first with the newcomer, La Vida Loca, and she's done a super job. She certainly was eye-catching in the parade ring. She caught her eye on the way to the start, and she has returned accordingly, and she's opened her account locally on the very first time of asking, so very well done to the yard. Very well done to her groom, Dion. He's seeing to her as we speak, and we have Younger representing the Jean Nel Racing Yard on hand to collect on his behalf. A big thank you to World Sports Betting for the 1,500 Rand Grooms Winning Initiative. Younger, thank you very much. Chad is going to step on and in and join me, and my gosh, first up, before we get to this filly's lovely win, the wind out there must really be making you guys work today.
Yeah, 100%. It's coming in gusts, so it's like even, and then it'll give you a gust, which throws them off balance a little bit. But she's a short, little, strong filly. So when horses giving it to you, they always feel a bit better. When you're on a battling horse, that's when the wind actually takes its toll on you. But she jumped out today. We thought the 14s might be a bit sharp for her, but she's coming with good strong Durban form, and I know that she's got a bit of ability. She didn't win by a big margin today, but she's got a bit more in the tank. I think she wants a bit further, and she was waiting for some to challenge her. When they challenged her, they were going to run past her, and she dug down and fought them off. Well done to Jean. He got her in tip-top shape. When he got her, he didn't just put her in a race. He's taken his time to get her here, and she just matured, and he's a very good job to him. I just want to say well done to Sally, Kate at Paardeberg Stud, Charlie, and Steve, the big supporters of Paardeberg Stud. I think they got a very nice stallion here that we're all looking forward to see, Expert Eye. And very nice for them to support Jean and give me the support, so I appreciate everything.
Well, I think it was a great way to start her campaign in the Eastern Cape. And going ahead, you've got a couple of rides for Jean, but there's just one I'm going to ask you about because the other two that you're riding for him, you actually will be sitting on for the first time. But in race 6, I apologize, that's for Jacques, isn't it? Garden Sun. Jacques Stradom. I thought that was a lovely run last time out where he was eating up the ground. I think he made up something silly, like 8.5 lengths over 400 on Polly. Are you expecting another good run from him today?
I'm sure he must be. It was a bit sharp from the 1200. I said to him we should actually look for even like a mile plus. He put him in from a bad draw. It's still a bit sharp for him. I'm sure we're going to give him a chance and he will be running on strong. But obviously the draw is against him. Who knows, maybe he finds legs at the finish and he will be there. He'll run on strong.
It is an open field if you take out the favourite, but this one is home and hosed. La Vida Loca, great local start. Well done.
Thank you. And I just also want to say last night's boxing was phenomenal to watch.
Yes.
I grew up with Kevin Arena from a small boy. I just want to say to him, well done, boy. Keep South Africa proud. Well done.
It certainly was absolutely amazing, and he really has flown our flag high. I'm sure he'll be really chuffed with your sentiments.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Jean comes on in to join us, having won the first of the afternoon. And Jean, having listened to Chad have a chat and also having talked to you on Wednesday, when you thought you might just want a little bit further, wins like this, yeah, the merit is just added to them in that respect.
Nadine, yes, it does. You know, I was quite surprised when I worked on the Polly. It's not quite often you see them like really enjoy the surface, and she really did. And the other maiden races that were around the same time period were all handicaps, and she was giving weight away all around. So it just didn't make sense to run over a mile, which I thought would have suited her better, but she's not very big and she's got to give weight away. So we waited for this race and it's paid off.
To be perfect, yes.
It has, and showed a bit more pace than I anticipated. But we're very pleased with the win. A massive congratulations to everybody at Paardeberg, Sally, Steve, Jolly. Thank you so much for the support, and hopefully we can continue to repay in this fashion.
Well, it was a very gutsy win. Jean, going ahead, you've got Kahana in race 3, who raced with a little bit of break, stepping out for the yard for the first time, and definitely a horse of interest for both Neil and myself, Thread of Life in race 8, an open field, but she's got effective form.
Nadine, yes, I think Kahana is going to need it quite badly. He hasn't raced for a long time. He's fit enough to race, but he's not racing fit per se. Thread of Life, quite happy with her at home. She's doing well. She probably has dropped 8 class over here today, and she has won over the 1400. A little bit of a tricky draw to get over, but we get a bit of cover, a little bit of luck in running. She should be in the frame.
Oh, that would be, really good for us to see. We think she can run well. Like you say, the draw to respect, but glad to hear she's well. Jean, very well done for La Vida Loca. She's done you proud on her first effort in the Eastern Cape.
Thank you so much.
La Vida Loca comes away taking the win to get us started, opening the first leg of the bipart, and it is a favourable start as we did manage to go through there, and we will look forward to the PA, which kicks off shortly. To everyone involved in La Vida Loca, Jean-Nel trainer, Chad Little jockey, and of course Paardeberg stud, very, very well done.